but I just work that into my face, and then I like to get a little bit on.
Hey everybody, welcome back to It's a Golden Lifestyle. I'm so glad you're here as per usual. Today I am going to do another requested I followed video doing my hands like this. It's ridiculous. Thank you guys for sending me DMs of people you want me to follow. Right now I'm going to be following actually one of my favorite artists from the past couple of years. Her sound has changed a lot, but I'm loving it. So I'm super excited to be following Doja Cat's Vogue video to e-girl, whatever, yada yada. I don't even know what e-girl is. Maybe I should look that up. Let me see. Okay, so what does an e-girl look like? To draw from the most visible stereotypes, she will almost never be wearing her natural hair color. Lime green, pink, or half black, half white hair are popular shades. Oh, okay, I got something for that. Hold up. I don't like this. Okay, can we Afrocentric out the e-girl? Can she be e-girl from Inglewood? If you don't know what Inglewood is, it's the city I was raised in in California. In short, e-girls and e-boys are what would happen if you shot a teenager through the internet and they came out the other side. Let's press play.
I'm about to show you a look that I do pretty often. It's like my e-girl, like sickly look, where I look like I just woke up and blew my nose and I have pneumonia. So let's do that. I'm gonna start with skincare. I do a face wash, and I use Tatcha. Get all that nice.
I did this already. No.
My hands are a little wet.
I don't like it.
So
can we get to the makeup? Okay, I did all this.
So then
I did the eye cream.
my cream, boom, I use my nail. Cream, take it. This one evaporates really nice.
This should have been
Put that on
skincare.
and pat it in.
Because where's the makeup?
first, with my makeup, I color correct. I take this concealer brush. I go in to this color corrector. This is by Nyx Cosmetics. And then I start to go over my circles.
Okay, so I have color corrector. Hold on. Alright, so I have this palette, which is a contour cream kit. And then I have my concealer brush, so
13 for a lot of eyeliner. A lot, like Amy Winehouse.
And then she takes a damp beauty blender.
Eyeliner, a lot, like Amy Winehouse.
Okay.
I do my foundation next, and I use Fenty, 2 pumps of that, but then I do it across my cheeks. And then
all right, Fenty's foundation, and then she says she takes 2 pumps. So there's 1, 2 pumps.
I just make sure I get it all over. I just keep building depending on how I feel. I go over my eye, I go over my eyelashes, I don't go over my brows. So I put concealer. I use Fenty.
Okay. Jeez. Okay. Alright guys. I think that's as good as I'm gonna get it right now. Okay. This is definitely not matching me anymore. I feel like it looks so stupid already. Okay. Okay, then she says she takes, let me see.
So then I
Concealer.
take it and I just make a little bow under my eye.
A little bow.
And then I do a little soul patch.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my concealer. Her concealer looks like much lighter than her. I don't have Fenty concealer, but I do have this e.l.f. concealer. So I'm going to use this one.
Like a villain, like a Disney villain. And then
Bring it under here. Okay, and then she has it under the other side. She has it a little here. 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 And here. Okay, what's next?
And then I blend that out. The next
okay, hold on. Okay. Wait. Yeah, and then she blends it out.
This Laura Mercier powder is my daddy. So I go in with my sponge. So then I put that right on my cheeks, just in the center, because I don't like when this is shiny. Everything else can be shiny. And I make sure that all of this is blended under here because I do have fine lines. This fluffy eyeshadow brush, like a blending brush, and then I press it in here.
So I have Laura Mercier powder. She said she went... What? She went where? Okay.
So I go in with my sponge. So then I put that right on my cheeks, just in the center, because I don't like when this is shiny. Everything else can be shiny. And I make sure that all of this is blended under here because I do have fine lines. This fluffy eyeshadow brush, like a blending brush, and then
I feel like I look real coronavirus-y. This hair is getting on my last nerve. Okay, then what? She has like a little fluffy brush. Okay. All right, now what?
and this makes it so that none of that fine line shit happens. And then I take this and I brush it, I flick it,
Okay. Then we take powder brush.
out like this. I try not to swipe it onto my face or push it down. We want like a very thin layer, but just enough to hold everything. I take this foundation brush, and it's kind of flat like that, and I go like this. I just massage it. Don't look at my hairline. This isn't necessarily baking. It kind of is. It's like a mini bake. Whatever's kind of left over, swirl that around.
I feel like that makes me look real dry. Okay.
Brown, and just put that down. Close this, shake it, love it. I take this and I get a lot on my beauty blender, and I just baked, and you can see I created a cheekbone. I always contour with bronzer. Yeah, this is like every day for me. Okay. And then go under my lip.
Looks like she has
and this kind of creates like a shadow.
Okay.
And then I go under my chin. I take it down into like my nose, but I start from here, create that shadow. I blend this out. Next, I do
Y'all saw, she took it up into her eyebrow. Look, let's rewind it.
Into like my nose, but I start from here, create that shadow. I blend this out.
See, she was in her eyebrows.
Next,
okay.
I do
she did blend this a little better though. Hold on. Oh. Just take her off. Okay, now what?
And I just swirl it around. Okay.
Blush brush.
I get a lot on there too.
Okay.
So like a lot. Tap it off.
What?
And just
okay.
work on the edges, and I bring my blush up because I like a high cheekbone.
Okay, I can do that. Blush. Okay. I've got Sweet Cheeks by NYX. She says she takes it up. Okay. She never really took this off. I guess I should take it off.
I always make sure it's higher than lower because you can go like this and work down here, but that'll bring your face down, make it appear older and longer. But if you work it up, you're kind of creating your own apples. I remember being on Pinterest. I didn't even know what an e-girl was. I just saw these like Tumblr girls who were like super cute, and they had like looked like they were sick, but it was like intentional. Like you could see they were wearing a lot of makeup, and I like fell in love with that. So I bit that, and now I do that. I just start packing it onto my nose.
Wait a minute.
And I scrub it. I scrub my nose pretty much.
Wait.
I bit that, and now I do that. I just start packing it onto my nose, and I scrub it. I scrub my nose pretty much.
I'm supposed to put this on my nose? Okay.
On the sides, I get under it, on the sides.
She put a lot.
Bam. And what happens, it fades during the day. It doesn't look as pink, but I just work that into my face. And then I like to get a little bit on my lips. And then I take a little bit onto my eyelids because I watched an episode of this that Tinashe did, and she puts it on her eyelids. And I'm like, oh, word. And then I take my bronzer and I swirl it around. And I focus on my outer area because it just looks better on me. This is very watery. Like a very liquidy blush, and I would take it the tiniest bit.
Okay, hold on. I think I have that. Okay, I don't have like liquid blush, but I do have this, and it's but it's from Black Radiance in Playful Pink. Cream. It's a cream blush. Okay, so what does she do?
And I just pat it on my nose.
More pink on the nose.
Right on top. You can also, what's great is you can put liquid blush on top of powder. I do my brows. I do like a little spot.
Okay, what's next?
Like a mini Spock brow. Just a little angly brush, and I start shaping it. I just flick that out. It's kind of like eyeliner to me. Very fine angle brush. I used a cream eyeliner. With this, it just looks
So she used a cream eyeliner. Okay, she used this and she kind of just like drew in really dark. She drew in really dark first. Oop. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, and then she said she got a liquid eyeliner. Did I hear that correctly?
Just a little angly brush, and I start shaping it. I just flick that out. It's kind of like eyeliner to me. Very fine angle brush. I used a cream eyeliner. With this, it just looks more natural. I would use my less finer brush, but this one just really creates like a fake hair moment. I'm trying to do it fast for you guys, but this takes me an hour and a half maybe sometimes, because I enjoy doing it. If I have time, I will take my time. And then I'm also measuring where the ends drop down and meet. I want that to be generally straight. Then this is my favorite part.
Okay, hold on.
How
Hold on. Hey girl, she's real creative. I mean, Doja Cat is the GOAT. And she does always just look like flawlessly pretty. She never looks like she has on a ton of makeup, but her skin does always look really good. And I guess it's because she does, you know, this pink thing and it fades over time. But I look bananas. All right, she said her favorite thing, she said powder. So
My powder, and I shake it up, and then I put the powder over my brows.
What?
And I swear by this because
Powder over the brows. Okay.
see girls with their brows and they'll do it and it'll be shiny and light will be reflecting off of their brows. It like deletes their brows. When you mattify them, it just looks more real. You get the color to come out. There is a brow there. Then I take my brush, I go under, over, and then I just start doing this little kind of beat. After I do brows,
Okay, she takes fan brush. Okay.
I do my mascara, which is fire. I always appreciated like Harajuku culture. They do this in Japan. They bring the blush up and they do it over the nose and they kind of put it in the center. And I always kind of wanted that cartoon-esque look.
I do feel like a cartoon.
So this is cover.
Top.
Effects. It's like a cream highlight. I just put a little bit and honestly I'm running out, so I just kind of have to scrape it off. And I put it on my nose, put it here, and it dries so fast, so you have to work really fast.
I don't have a cream highlighter. Okay, I don't have a... Yeah, I do. Okay. I've got Anastasia Liquid Glow. And, let's see. Put it here.
I'll probably go over this with a little bit of the powder blush just to like match it back. So just a little bit, I'll probably pounce it.
Okay, And then she took more of the powdered blush.
Visibly heal signs of severe hair damage with Nyx.
A bit more. I kind of work it upward and I focus on the part that I want it to highlight. And then I'm gonna just blend this out too. I got a little bit of creasing here. And it should kind of look like that, a little bit of a glow. So I take a cotton pad and I put any makeup remover on it. Oh my splash, splash.
Okay. Take a cotton pad. Okay, I have one. Take a cotton pad. And now what?
Just go over the inside of my lips. I try not to go too much on the outside because I put blush there to sort of blend that out. It looks a little bit because my lips are very red. I take this flat, dense brush and I blend that back in. I highlight my Cupid's bow. I highlight my Cupid's bow as well. So I just put a little bit and I do my chin as well. I do a little bit there and I really try to blend that because that can look crazy sometimes. You can bring the blush onto the top lip and just work that upward. And then maybe a little on the bottom. And it can kind of make you look like you had a popsicle or something. I do have a half done liner right.
Yes, okay.
Right now, this is the scary part. This is where everybody starts sweating. But I basically take this, make sure it's nice and wet, and then I just kind of create an angle first. I like to create. Like a triangle, like a wing, suspend it and then connect it just like this. Start bringing it in. And this just looks best with my eye shape. I make sure that everything is even. I measure.
Okay, hold on. She's on. Okay.
And also pray to God. And I've been doing my wing since I was 13, probably. I love a blushy red look. I just take my blush and then I take it, I swirl it, and I work it into my creases. I just take this, work it. It just makes you look cold, like you're freezing cold. And I don't know what's so sexy about being freezing cold, but I like to look like I'm freezing cold. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I left my jacket. Can I borrow your jacket? Basically. Okay, so I have a lash line and it goes by Icy Wifey Cosmetics. It's like a spaced out sort of doll-like lash. I have a smaller eye, so I take this. I could lose like one of those spaces, so I cut that. And that should be okay, and then I measure it. I can maybe lose like one more. Get y'all glue. Fan it out, let it dry, give it a moment. And I just place it. Some people use tweezers, whatevs, but I don't. And then I do the next
lashes. Where's my glue?
So then I take this, and I have 2 bottles of it because they're way too small. Okay, these are called Freck. So I take this and I shake it up. Make sure it gets on the brush. I dot, and I love this stuff because look, you dot it, and then you pick it up, and then you just boom. And it's so easy. And you just kind of put it down, leave some of them darker than the others. Sometimes I do my forehead, so I can be like this. Boom, 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 boom. So this is Icy Wifey Cosmetics Chrome. So this is Icy Wifey Cosmetics Chromes. This is just a loose eyeshadow, and it looks like this, but then it goes on like this. And it kind of reflects a blue, but then also like a deep pink. Press that down.
All right, so now I need a eyeshadow. I don't have that, but I do have Desi and Katie's collection, and that's kind of like an icy, kind of gives you like a bluish purple shebang-a-bang. So
it's like a peacocky sort of moment. It's like very blue at certain angles and very pink at others. And then boom. It's a little colorful moment. So for a lip, I can do like a...
Okay, and then next.
An ombre. So I take this sort of deep mauve and then feather that out a little bit. And it should look like that, like you're not really wearing anything. So then next, I'm doing my hair.
Okay,
Ignore my hairline.
Deep mauve. Okay, so I have my Pop Beauty and then I'm gonna put some of this on top because it's kind of nude looking. That's to bring it back to like my lip color.
We're gonna cover that. I know there's hella glue and it's everywhere. I'm gonna start to curl this right now. My hair is 40 inches right now. It's okay. So I start with the front bangs.
Okay, I can't do that with synthetic hair, so I'm just gonna fast forward.
And a little mermaid moment on the hair. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you, Vogue.
All right, party people, so this is the end. I honestly think it's not so bad. I mean, it's a cute look. It's not something that I would wear every day, but it's definitely something that's fun to try. I mean, I would never put this much blush on my face ever, never, ever, never, ever, never, ever, never. So it was fun to really try it out. One thing I actually really did like about this video was the freckles, because I have freckles and when I do my makeup they disappear. The other really cute thing I liked was the I love the blush in the crease and then like the iridescent blue. I thought that was really pretty, and I think she's really good at doing her eyeliner. Like, sis got that down pat. And the tip she gave was really good. I think this one came out really good. This one not so much, and that's why we're just gonna hide that with the hair. But yeah, overall it was a fun video to try. Very interesting e-girl look. I don't think this is a look that I would do outside of like Halloween, but it was fun to try it out. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and comment down below. I'll see you on the next episode of It's a Golden Lifestyle.